Meron tayong mission. Meron akong bitbit. Are you the biggest Beanie fan? You think you're the biggest Beanie fan?
Yes.
You think you're the biggest Beanie fan?
I guess for today, yes.
Mukhang ikaw ang binotong biggest Beanie fan. Sinong character ang ginampanan ni Joanna sa Tabing Ilog? At ang nanalo ay si... There's nothing like the exhilarating feeling of a fan. From kilig to all-out support, the whole journey. Imagine from only streaming to preparing your fan signs and your banners, more than admiration, it's a dedication. And today, we're diving headfirst to the hearts that beat for one of the most iconic pop group in the Philippines. The nation's girl group, none other than Beanie. The question is, are you G? So we're already here inside MOA Arena. And hindi pa actually nagsisimula yung show, no? Nandito pa silang lahat. The fans are still here, gathering. Pero meron tayong mission. Meron akong bitbit. Are you the biggest Beanie fan? So that's our goal. So iikot tayo, maghahanap tayo kung sino ang biggest Beanie fan. And let's see who will get that. Ito. What's your name?
Jermaine Galang po.
Jermaine, ang dami mong bitbit.
Opo.
Ano yung mga yan?
Yung mga bitbit ko po, ito pong hand banners, ito po mga pinapamigay ko po sa mga kapwa blooms po dito around sa area.
Ano yan? Gawa mo ba yan?
Gawa ko po siya, galing po siya sa ipon ko. Pinag-ipunan ko po siya ng ilang buwan tapos napag-isipan ko po na i-spend dito sa homecoming ng Beanie to celebrate yung pagbabalik ng Beanie dito sa Pilipinas after their successful world tour.
Okay, huwag kang matakot. So, you think you're the biggest Beanie fan?
Yes, I think I'm the biggest Beanie fan kasi po magmula nung sa New Frontier Theater po talagang I tried my best to find tickets and sa kahit ano pong concert ng Beanie magmula nung Beanieverse sa New Frontier, Grand Beanieverse sa Araneta, Beanieverse World Tour dun sa Philippine Arena, chinaga ko po yung pagkuha ng tickets, yung pagbili ng tickets at yung pagod po para mapanood lamang ang aking mga iniidolo. which is
Wow! So now, si Jermaine made some banners and fan signs and photo cards, tama?
Yes po.
He's not just making it for himself, but for other fans as well. Interesting. Ito na. Let's see here. Kung meron tayong mahahanap. Hello! We're looking. We're searching. So we're looking for the biggest Beanie fan. Medyo may mga nakausap na tayo, pero naghahanap pa tayo ng iba. Let's see kung merong... Are you? Are you the biggest Beanie fan? Okay, sinong biggest Beanie fan? Okay, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Andrea.
Andrea, you think you're the biggest Beanie fan?
I guess for today, yes.
Wow! Okay, sinong bias ni Andrea?
Mika.
Okay.
But I love OT.
Okay, of course. Saka yung vibe mo, Mika eh. Di ba?
Let's
Di ba?
go.
Why do you think you're the biggest Beanie fan?
I think since from the start, even though I started stunning them last year, Mark,
Okay.
and up till now, every ganap that they have, I always make a time to attend to Billy's agenda.
Kaya nandito ka sa homecoming.
Yes.
Di ba? What did you prepare for the homecoming?
Oh, well, let's just see later if I'm one of the lucky blooms.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Nakahanap na kami ng ilan, but we're gonna put you in the test. Okay? Meron tayong test para malaman kung sino talaga yung biggest Beanie fan. And there's a super major prize. Okay. Pero, dyan ka lang. We're just gonna go around still and look kung sino yung top 3 na maglalaban. Okay? Alright, I'll be back. Doon daw. May mga nagre-request daw doon. Okay, wait. Let's see here. Go. Okay. What's your name?
PY.
PY. Okay. Mukhang ikaw ang binotong biggest Bini fan. Bakit ikaw ang biggest Bini fan?
Halos lahat po ng event nila dito napuntahan ko.
Talaga? Aside from being on the events ng Bini, what makes you the biggest fan?
Actually, marami po talagang biggest fan dito po. Pero siguro po kaya po nila sinasabing biggest fan is regardless po or kahit ano pong mangyari, nandito lang po ako para sa Bini.
I like that. Very unselfish. Diba? Very unselfish. Okay. PY, dyan ka lang. I'm gonna put you into the ultimate Bini test. Okay? And if you win, I'm sure you will love the prize. So, dyan ka lang ha. Alright, we found our top 3 biggest fans. We have here Andrea from Quezon City. We have Jermaine from Marikina. And we have PY from Dasmariñas, Cavite. Mechanics are simple. I'm gonna ask you questions about Bini. First to answer 5 and reach me over there wins. Raise your hand if you want to answer. All right? Goods. Let's begin. Okay. It's time to find out who is the biggest Bini fan. Okay, let's go. Who is the most followed Bini member on Instagram?
Sheila.
Wrong. The answer is Mika. Next question. In what Filipino soap opera did Bini Aya audition for? Wrong. The answer is... What's the answer? Darna. Darna's the answer. Okay. Anong pangalan ng Star Magic Games volleyball team ni Mika? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's Team Lady Setters. Okay, let's make it more interesting. Pag nagkamali ka ng sagot, you cannot answer on the next round.
Okay, oh my God.
Okay?
Yeah.
Para make sure natin that ang tataas na ng kamay, yung alam na yung sagot. Alright? Okay, let's go. Sinong character ang ginaya ni Gwen sa Halloween makeup niya 2024?
Pennywise.
Correct! One step. When was the first Bini Run held?
June 2024?
Date exactly.
June 24, 2024.
June 23,
Oh, I
2024.
was there.
You were there.
Oh my God, my
So this is for the
day.
two of you, ah. Sino-sino ang Team 3K sa Bini Run?
Joanna, Colette, Stacy,
Correct. Alright. Ready? Sino naman ang Team 5K sa Bini Run?
Mika, Aya, Sheila, Maloy.
Correct. Alright. Ito yung end, Andrea. Okay. Sinong Bini member ang may pinaka-konting post sa Instagram? Wrong. It's Stacy. 63 lang yung posts niya. So you're not included in this round. Okay, next. Sinong character ang ginampanan ni Joanna sa tabing ilog? What? Correct! Okay, one more. Sa Bini Strava route na ginawa ni Aya, saan ang starting point?
BGC?
O, pwede na yun. Okay. Name the song performed by the Bini member sa kanyang sa first solo concert ng Bini Verse. Sa solo, wait lang. I'm gonna say the Bini member, you tell me yung ano yung performance niya. Ano yung pinerform ni Stacy? This is it. 1, 2, 3. Correct! We found our biggest Bini fan! Good job! Alright, congratulations, PY. Maraming salamat, Jermaine. Thank you very much for joining our search. Maraming salamat. There you go. We found our biggest Bini fan and it's Andrea. So Andrea, mamaya sasamahan ka namin just to capture your moment and then after the show, kikita tayo ulit for the biggest Bini prize. Are you ready for that? Let's go! balita namin, may mga exciting booths sa taas. So ang mangyayari, habang nagkakwentuhan kami ni Andrea, ay lilibutin namin yung mga booths sa taas. Are you G?
Yes po. G, let's go.
G! Let's go! So ilang ano ka na? Ilang taon ka ng Bloom? You mentioned to me kanina, parang a year ka pala?
Yes po. Last year lang po nag-start.
Who converted you to become a Bloom?
At first po, meron akong ka-dance group na guy. And then, he was telling me na you should watch this girl group kasi the way they dance is so synchronized.
Ah, you're dancer ba?
Yes po.
Okay.
Tapos they were dancing pan-topic po. So, dun ko po
Na-curious
nag-start.
ka? Parang,
Yes.
when you first saw it, parang was it immediately like parang impressed talaga? Na
Yes,
parang,
po.
wow, the dance break, ganyan-ganyan and everything. Tara, puntahan na natin yung mga booths.
Yes,
Let's
po.
go. Okay, so this is the Maloy Crafty Corner. So ang bias ni Andrea ay si Mika. Let's see kung andito yung Mika's Corner. Oh, ito na! This is the Mika's Corner. Oh my God! This is the Play Stay Sheena. Of course, it's pink. Diba? Who else but Stacy? Sinabi sa akin kanina ni Andrea, dancer siya, pasasayawin kita. Sumayaw ka ngayon.
Shaggy, shag, po, po. Ha, 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 ha. Duma, just duma.
Yay!
Duma, dance.
Yo! What's the best thing about being a fan?
I think since I started fangirling since I was 9 and then up till now, I guess if you're like not in the mood or like you're feeling down, and then you will just watch them online, listen to their music, it will just feel you like, oh, I have friends, not physically but spiritually or like in the vibe.
Yes,
you will
yes.
Have that.
No, ako I totally get it because ako myself also, I'm a fan of somebody else. So I know how it feels na parang pag minsan down ka and you wanted some parang burst of inspiration or ano yung parang mapasmile ka lang habang nasa bahay ka, di ba? Nakaupo ka lang, parang okay ka na doon. Akala ko si Sheena. Ay! Grabe. Okay. Peryamiti. Ayaw mong gayahin yung pose niya. Gayahin mo nga. Gayahin mo nga. Yeah. Kuha, kuha. Oh! Uy, dalawa! May darts pa. Asaan? Joke lang, joke lang. Finally, we are done. Natapos na namin ni Andrea ang lahat ng fan booth. Anong pakiramdam? Anong na realize mo? Anong na-gets mo?
It's really nice to, I mean, iba po talaga yung dedication ng fans to girls, and same with the girls and the way yung binibigay nilang love din to the fans din. Sobrang, like, pag organize ka lang po ng ganito, sobrang kaya na ng oras.
Di ba, no?
What if pa na magpupunta sila dito and they will actually meet a lot of people then and fans. Salute to them.
Ganda. Ako ang na-gets ko dito is, iba din talaga ang dedication ng Blooms. You know, they started 2021, di ba? And Ang dami nang nangyari, the ups and the downs, di ba? The world tour, di ba? The biggest projects. And I realized the blooms stayed and keeps on growing. Okay, so we're done here and it's almost time. So sasamahan ko na si Andrea sa kanilang seat. Let's go! Samahan na natin si Andrea sa seat nila. Woo! Okay, so nakaupo na si Andrea. It's all set. Babalikan natin siya mamaya after the whole program to give her the biggest Beanie prize.
Yan, sobrang saya ng San Francisco talaga. And yung highlight nun, may bang si Joanna. Hindi gumagalaw at all. Yeah. Gusto namin i-end yung world tour namin with a band.
Hi boys, thank you so much. Thank you so much kasi kayo yung number one connectors namin. Tagal na lang ko sinasabi na choose our battles and focus on what matters most. We love you!
A memorable day for all the Blooms. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the nation's girl group, Beanie!
Okay, kakatapos lang ng homecoming and fan meet. But we're waiting for Andrea because eto na, this is the time to reveal to her kung ano yung big surprise natin for her. Napansin ko rin kanina, parang meron siyang special participation doon sa isang spot number ng Beanie. So, mamaya tatanungin natin siya about it. Okay, we have Andrea! Nag-enjoy ka?
Yes po, yes po.
Why nagulat ako? Nagulat ako, nagsayaw ka bigla.
Yes po.
Paano nangyari yun?
Bali po nag-post si Beanie PH na naghahanap sila ng 100 blooms po.
Okay.
Nagsasend ng video. And then, last Friday, nag-send po ako. And then, Tuesday afternoon, na-receive po ako ng text na I was one of the lucky blooms po. Na sasend.
Naku, na-videohan kita! Tinan mo! There! Wow! Okay, here is the big reveal. I have a surprise for you. Dahil ikaw yung nanalo sa game natin kanina, makakasama ka backstage with me to meet the girls! Okay, so eto na. Eto na yung opportunity na ma-meet mo yung ka-vibes mong si Mika. Are you ready?
Let's go, let's go.
Okay, let's go! Okay, we're here. Let's go.
Deserve ko ba to?
Kinakabahan ka na ba?
Sabi ko, deserve ko ba to?
Deserve mo naman. Let's go, Frances. Let's go! I spent a day with your fans outside. Tapos may dala akong placard. Are you the biggest fan? Tapos umikot ako ng umikot. So naghanap ako ng biggest fan. So mamaya papakalala ko sa iyo kung sino yung nahanap ko. Pero I wanna know, how fun is it going back here and doing your homecoming?
I think it was a great way to like end the world tour. Kasi nga, we started here in the Philippines, we should finish it here, and parang masaya nga na we were celebrated yung pagbalik, and we're very happy to see them again.
Nagulat ako, pagpunta ko ng second floor, ang daming booths ng mga fans.
Yeah.
Nasilip niyo ba?
No!
Pero nakikita namin sa post.
Social media.
Okay, pero ano yung pakiramdam na nag-effort ng sobrang ganun yung mga fans? different kind of love siya.
It's a different kind of love na parang tanging yung fan at yung in-idolize nilang yung mga karamdam. Ganyan.
Right.
So, ang sarap sa feeling na may mga tao talagang nag-exert ng effort para maparamdam sa amin yung na-welcome kami, na masaya sila na nagbabalik kami. So, ang saya na may uuwian kami palagi.
Craziest fan experience abroad.
Yung may na-meet kami na, anong city nga, yun yung dalawa sila na foreigner. Na talagang reactor sila. Hindi Pinoy. So, memorize niya lahat ng kanta namin. As in, buong show, siya yung nasa pinakaharap. Memorize niya from... Hindi, yung blonde. Yung blonde, oo, yung gumaganon siya. Blonde siya.
Si Doki.
Yun. Tapos, para memorize, kahit yung mga Tagalog songs namin, kahit hindi maintindihan, memorize niya talaga. As hindi siya nag-cellphone. Talagang ine-enjoy nila yung moment. And parang sabi ko, hindi na talaga natanggal yung tingin ko dun sa kanilang dalawa. Kasi, wow, memorize nila yung song kahit Tagalog.
Wait, kahit Tagalog yung ano?
Kinakanta po niya.
Aside from that, anymore?
Si Kuya Rai. Actually, ang daming nagtaka kung bakit daw kami umiyak sa Seattle ba yun? Seattle show kasi it was the last leg. Kuya Rai, he's part of US Blooms, but he also joined and offered to work with us as a photographer.
Okay.
And he was there for 11 cities and he paid for all the costs for all the flights. And then nung padulo na ng Seattle, like umiyak kami kasi nakita namin nag-heart siya tapos umiiyak rin siya kasi last city niya na.
Okay, how do you keep a healthy relationship sa mga fans?
Willing kami makinig sa mga constructive criticisms nila
That's good.
for us. And
At the same time, willing ka rin mag-speak up.
Mag-set ng boundaries.
Yes.
Feeling ko din,
ang hirap
as much as we can speak up about things, we will speak up about it. That there's things na hindi nila alam na may nangyayari naman na behind the scene na may ginagawa na about it, mga ganun. And ayun, yung open communication kasi very active naman talaga kami. Pero yun nga, it's not all the time we can say what we want to say because we feel like
mag-a-add lang siya.
Yeah.
Mag-a-add lang siya ng fuel to the
That's
fire.
true.
It's emotions.
Galing,
Yeah.
reading each other's minds.
Wow.
But today was a gift for the fans.
Yeah.
Itong ginawa niyong to was a gift for the fans. Okay, here on Forward, dahil ang title ng show ko is RUG. What are you G for? What are you game for? Now on the next chapter, next era ng Bini. Kasi, girls nakapag-world tour na kayo. What's next? Universe tour, gano'n?
Why?
Sa Mars,
Planet.
we're game for Coachella if you would be
Wow,
invited.
that's the dream.
Yeah.
That's the dream
New
stage.
stages.
Asia Group, never pa natin.
Actually,
Japan.
Asia tour, Coachella, and
Collab with big artists.
South America. I feel like sa Asian exposure, kulang pa kami doon kasi we haven't really performed a lot doon sa areas na yun.
this is the time to pakilala the biggest fan that I met. So, ang ginawa namin is, nag-Bini quiz kami. The hardest quizzes about you guys. At ang nanalo ay si... Come on down, Andrea!
Siya pala yun, kagabi. Dito po kayo.
Hello po!
No! So, that's Andrea.
Yeah, tabi na lang kami, tabi kami.
Andrea,
Tabi. Ay,
anong pakiramdam that you're finally here?
Sorry.
Deserve ko ba to?
Yes, of course!
Anong pakiramdam?
ano yung mga tanong?
What was the hardest question? Tinanong po nila, ano yung solo number ni ganito during the first Beaniverse last year?
Yes po.
Ayan, di ba? Yun yung hardest di ba?
Tapos, sino yung tumakbo sa 3K and then 5K?
Wow! Ang revelation is, last year lang siyang fan.
Wow!
And then, nag-rabbit hole na siya. Nana!
Super get. Ganun talaga.
Super get.
I feel you.
Girls, congratulations. Thank you again.
Thank
you
you.
for giving us this time. Today, I really had fun, spending time with your blooms and watching them do the homecoming fan meet. Thank you so much, girls, for your time. Andrea, maraming salamat. Till next time, dito lang sa RUG!